Disclaimer, some of these episodes can be up to about a year old or less, but nonetheless, thank you for supporting the Casual Kongs podcast, and as always, enjoy.
Alright, so firstly, I'm going to issue an apology to the McDonald's workers that were at the shop whenever this story transpired. I really wish it wouldn't have gone like this, but the bitch deserved it. So, let me just set the scene, alright? We had just got done recording the first episode, our first episode of the Casual Kongs podcast.
And we went to bed.
Yeah, we went to bed, and then in the morning, whenever we were driving PurplePaizano here home, and whenever Iblis was driving me home, we stopped at McDonald's.
Because for food.
Yeah, we wanted some food.
We were hungry.
So, they got their order, like, Pally got his order.
Everything right.
Blue Iblis got his order, both of them. Everything was right. And then for me, I ordered triple, and if you work at McDonald's, you know that there is no triple, but you just add a patty for an extra. Yeah, you just add an extra patty. I didn't get the patty. I didn't get my drink, which I ordered a mocha frat because I needed some level of caffeine.
He just got his sandwich and fries, and then we had to wait for like over half an hour.
Over like almost an hour.
It was
an hour.
45 minutes at least.
Yeah, it was 45 minutes at least. And we were sitting there patiently, and eventually I was just like, fuck it, we're going in. And then this fucking bitch gets out of her car.
No, she didn't get out of the car. No, she rolls out the window, and it's just like, just get a refund. They have enough to deal with you a-holes all day as it is. And it's just like, we've been waiting here for longer than you have.
It's not even that. This isn't your fucking business, and we were walking calmly. We were walking very non-threateningly, and I was expositing on the way there, like, look, I just want either what I paid for,
or just give me
the refund.
If y'all can't get this to me.
If you can't get it to me, then I just like a refund, because that's how it works. I pay for a good, I'd like that good, and if I can't get that good, well, then I'd like my money back. It's really that simple. I don't want free shit because that makes me uncomfortable, firstly.
It genuinely kind of does.
Like, whenever a fucking manager bows and scrapes, it just kind of makes me feel wrong inside. It's not good. I just wanted my shit, and this lady decided to be a cunt about it. Has it been over...
No.
Been over 30 seconds? Yeah, it's been over 30 seconds, I could swear.
Had to make sure of that.
Yeah. But yeah, I shit y'all not. She gets out of her car after that. Like, I'm not even kidding. Out of her car whenever we were walking in, and just starts checking it out. And then she starts walking back to her car, and me and Iblis look at PurplePaizano, because he was in the back. He was behind both of us, and we were just like, watch the car. Because I was ready to slam that bitch on the concrete if she were to start messing with the car. Like, look, I can understand verbal harassment. I don't care. Like, it's beneath me to respond.
But if you key or damage my car, I will kill you.
Vandalism, on the other hand, is not acceptable. Like, in any form. Use your words.
Yeah, no, so eventually he did get his patty, and he got a replacement drink, even though it wasn't the right size. I'm just like, I'm too tired to care.
Yeah, it wasn't the right size. I was just happy to get a coffee at that point. I didn't care. I wanted a coffee and a patty, and that was it. That was all I wanted. And this lady, we walk outside, and this lady has one of the workers who has 6 fucking bags and has stopped her. Like, legitimately stopped her to tell a fucking tale of how good she is and how she was trying to stop the big bad men from coming into the McDonald's and stirring up the place like the barbarians of yore. Like, bro.
Like, good heavens, calm down a little bit there, lady. We get it. You think you're noble and bold, but this is why your husband probably left you.
And I'm not even kidding. Like, I wouldn't have stepped in if the McDonald's worker didn't look so uncomfortable. Like, the McDonald's worker was just visibly trying to back off, was like going, look, I know, like, can I get back to my work? And she was not having it. She was keeping her there, and eventually I peer over, because I stopped Iblis originally going in, because I was like, she's not worth it. And this time, she was talking shit to somebody else, and that's something I can't abide, so I go in on it and say, how about you mind your own fucking business to her?
Yeah.
Karen shit ensues. I tell her she has duck butter.
Yeah.
I don't remember what Iblis said.
She's talking about, like, your mom didn't raise you right, you need to clean greasy-ass hair. And I'm like, woman, apparently whoever didn't raise you right was your mother.
Look,
because you don't know how the fuck to mind your damn business.
I remember I shouted at her, at least I have all my teeth.
Yeah.
I remember that, yeah. Because, like, I'm not even shitting you, one of her front teeth was out. She was one of those typical Southern Karens. I call them either Charlene's, but she wasn't a Charlene. Charlene is put together.
Charlene at least can be decent. That hoe was a back alley.
She was a Becky. She was a fucking Becky. Like, I'm not even fucking around. Like,
that's a Becky.
Yeah, I originally, Iblis tried to go in on her, and I was like, no, not worth it. Thomas, the disciplined boy of all of us.
I just stood by and watched to make sure nothing happened.
Oh, but you were laughing your fucking ass
I was
off.
laughing, but...
Trust me, if something happened, I'm pretty sure the Marine would have stepped in. Yeah, nah. But anyways, yeah, no, that was the whole Karen story. And it was a wonderful morning, and we're just like, this would be great for the podcast.
Yeah, Iblis literally remarked, well, we have our second episode opener.
Yeah, and it's our first Karen interaction ever.
And by the way, for those who don't know what duck butter is, don't Google it.
Trust me, you don't want to.
Especially not an image search. Like, you will regret. I image searched it.
See,
Can you give the audience, like, a safe for work example?
No, I cannot.
There's no words you can put it in.
Buddy, okay, you know what? The safest way I can put it in is it's female smegma. And if you don't know what smegma is,
don't look it up.
You shouldn't be watching this podcast because you're clearly not a grown adult. Everybody knows what smegma is, especially though with pee-pee coats.
Yeah, the bonus thing for me is though that I've never seen it, I've never been tricked to look at it. I had friends who would always try to tell me, you should look at blue waffles and all this stuff.
Hold the fuck on. Who's tricking people into image searching smegma?
12-year-olds who have been unsupervised on the internet to other 12-year-olds.
What the fuck? What the fuck, bro?
Bro, I was a sophomore in high school when they told me to Google blue waffles, and
God.
Thankfully, my teacher also chipped in.
Oh, no.
Paladin's having a meltdown.
Paladin's,
what the fuck?
He's not okay, folks. He's not alright.
Bro, why? Why, God?
It's okay, man.
No, it's not okay. Don't you fucking lie to me.
No, I bet it was okay for you, because at least you already got past it. Those kids, though.
Yeah,
those kids are traumatized for the rest of their natural-born life.
You know what? Fuck them kids.
At phrasing?
No. You could quote me on that.
FBI, he does not mean he actually wants to do kids. I promise you, he doesn't. Trust me, none of us find kids attractive.
Disclaimer for legal reasons.
Disclaimer for legal reasons. I do not want to fuck kids. Just fuck them kids, bro.
Just
fuck them kids.
Screw them in general.
But yeah, fuck them kids, bro.
No one likes crotch goblins.
Maybe if they didn't want to be so traumatized, they shouldn't fucking traumatize each other and themselves. I'm just saying, it doesn't just come from parents.
No.
And I would know.
Yeah, I think all three of us would know.
Like, the majority of my trauma came from other kids.
Yeah, pretty much, because I'll tell you what, middle school is when I finally just cracked like a nut and stopped being a good Christian boy.
I fucking hated high school, because there would be kids that would be laughing on their phone, and then they would just turn their, and then they would be like, hey, you want to see this funny meme? And they would turn their phone towards me, and it'd be a fucking live leak video.
What's wrong with that?
I watched a man's leg get sawn off, and apparently that's what he was laughing about.
I think they're psychotic.
That, like, legitimately, and he's like, yeah, that was a mafia killing near here. It's like, bro.
Why?
Well, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I think you need to see a psychiatrist.
You know,
what the flying figgity fuck?
You keep asking why you're alone, and this right here, this is the answer. This right here. You are a fucking psychopath. You need therapy. Take your fucking meds.
My brother in Christ, you're so psychotic. Not even the Doomslayer or Isabel want to go near you.
Even the fucking Marine. PurplePaizano is Marine Reserves
for now.
Yeah, for now. He's looking to get out, but like even the fucking Marine gave a dirty look to that. And you know when the Marine...
I used to watch gore videos too, but I never laughed at them.
Yeah, like
that's fucked up.
I've seen gore videos. I don't mind them. I've watched a man get literally, like, he was trying to claw his way out of a fucking steel mill, and you figure out why about 3 seconds in, when he gets blasted by hot sheet metal.
Yeah.
I love Chinese manufacturing. #1 video export.
For the record, also, I don't mind gore either, but I definitely don't want to look at it if I don't have to. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, for example, I'll watch that because obviously you're getting the shit beat out of you. And someone's going to get cut in half.
You can't compare an animation to actual footage.
Yeah, no, because I've seen them.
I'm just talking about gore in general. Certain gore.
If you're sensitive to animated gore...
If you're sensitive to animated gore,
you're a pussy.
But, like, real-life gore, no, we can kind of understand that.
Yeah, real-life gore, because the disconnect between, the gap between seeing real-life gore and seeing animated gore is massive, because you'll, like, one of the questions I asked myself was, how is there that much blood in his body? I watched a man get sucked into a spindle while, Around the World... No, You Spin Me Right Round was playing. He got sucked into a spindle so fast that he just kind of disintegrated. Went up into the ceiling. His helmet fell. With meat in it. And the foreman didn't even... The guy, like, the manager who came in, you could tell he was a manager, he had a different uniform on. Like, he had a vest.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't even look sad or worried about the guy. He just pressed the E-stop and was just... He just put his hand on his head slowly... and then put him on his waist. I was like...
This is gonna be a lot...
This has happened too many times.
It happened too many times. Thing is, like, he even pressed the fucking E-stop. Like, how dumb do you have to be to not press the fucking E-stop?
Well, apparently he didn't think about that, so...
By the way, let's stop talking about Live Leak, because I have seen way too much. Another thing that has happened, Tears of the Kingdom. I'm supposed to have streamed Dead Island for the last week.
Yeah.
I have not streamed a single episode because Tears of the Kingdom came out, and I just kind of have disappeared.
Yeah, no, I fully support his idea, because the thing is, me and him have done this a little bit differently. I went and got all the towers first, before I started doing any major exploration.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
I did.
I had the towers in like 20 minutes. What the fuck took you so long? Because you were 2 days in and still parts of your map were unfilled.
Well, because I had never gone to the Gerudo Desert yet. Because I was trying to get a bunch of the other towers and shrines.
Then you weren't going after towers.
Well, because, like, if I saw a shrine, I was gonna get it before I went.
So was I!
Yeah!
I think you're just fucking slow.
I had just gotten the game, and also, again... I didn't have a lot of stuff.
Don't you give me that shit of I just got the game, because I used the starter gear to get all of that shit.
Yeah, that's why you died so much. You somehow missed the armor shop because you skipped Pyrrha's dialogue. Nice job, dum-dum. You played yourself.
I didn't die all that often.
You kinda did. I heard the noises.
I really didn't. I only died whenever I explicitly entered combat, and it was because I wasn't really used to all that shit. And I also didn't have that many arrows, so I was sitting there, like, very unprepared. I could get the towers fairly easily. You could just avoid combat.
Oh, yeah, you can. But you also kind of need some materials for stuff.
Well, you kind of do, but you also kind of don't for doing that. You need fruits and shit, like the spicy peppers. That's pretty much required if you want to get all the towers, because even with the archaic warm pants...
I was going to say, like, 2 or 3 are, like... in like the Heber region or I don't know, like a mountain.
And then for the Gerudo Desert, I just kind of healed past it. I just made a straight jump for the tower.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Gerudo Desert, like, thank goodness the Vo stuff was really cheap, and I also had a lot of rubies at the time because I immediately just bought everything in the secret shop.
I didn't even get to the secret shop until after it was done.
Ooh.
Because I didn't know. I didn't think it was open, because I figured, it's going to give me the secret shop after I get all that shit sorted out, like as some kind of a reward.
Oh, I just ascended into the freaking room, and they're just like, how the hell you get in here? Oh, whatever, as long as you don't...
Fuck it, as long as you're a paying customer.
Yeah, pretty much. They just didn't care. Also, I just realized you're wearing a Sonic shirt. And it's the same one.
It's the same one.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Sonic doesn't tend to change very much.
Unless you...
Well, you have the classic Sonic, and then you have the modern Sonic.
And then we have Boom Sonic, but we don't talk about that one.
And then we have that cursed Sonic that the Sonic movie originally was gonna have.
Oh god. Yeah, officially dubbed Ugly Sonic, and got a surprise cameo in the Chip and Dale movie. Did you hear about that?
I didn't hear about that.
Oh my god.
The Ugly Sonic got a cameo.
Yeah.
Chip and Dale.
As Jaw intended, honestly.
Yeah, and like what happened is just like, I'm going on cop ride-alongs. Ugly Sonic, uglier crimes. And I'm like, my brother in Christ, you ugly enough that ugly
No
crimes...
crime can be that ugly.
No crime can be uglier than you, my brother. I understand how you think it would go, but no crime is uglier than you. But anyways, with Tears of the Kingdom, yeah, no, it's...
I did all the exploration first. Because you wanted to say you went for towers. No, you dead set for fucking plot. And then I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna experience this game. Fuck playing it. I'm gonna experience it.
Well, the only plot I got was the Dragon Tears, and
yeah,
I continued from there.
I haven't gotten to that yet. I haven't done a lot.
Yeah.
But now I'm clear. Now you can ask Iblis. I'm clearing out quests very quickly.
Meanwhile, I'm actually doing some story and lore, and I will tell you, if you've gotten the Dragon Tears, I know your pain.
Don't fucking say anything. Don't say.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying. If
don't let them know. Don't warn them.
If you know, you know.
Don't warn them.
Don't warn them. It's not really a warning.
I don't want them to know.
I mean, they're gonna see it.
No indication. No. Fuck you. You gotta experience this the way we did.
Trust me. Your emotions will be there. They'll be present. I'm not telling you which ones though.
You know what? And you know what? Exploration was worth it. You know why?
Why?
I got to beat the Phantom Ganon boss fight in Hyrule Castle, wearing the fucking Ocarina of Time set. With a Knight shield, too, so it looked like the original Ocarina of Time metal shield.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get the Hylian shield for sure, because that's actually what Ocarina of Time had. But I have a guess. I think I have a guess as to where it is, but I don't know how to get into it. I assume I'm probably gonna have to ascend into that room, which would suck. But why would ascending suck? That honestly is the most underrated power. Yeah, but the thing is though, is that it's only blocked off by a gate in the dungeon. I know where this area is, and I think it's in that room, maybe.
But yeah,
because once you get it, if it breaks, you can go buy another one from another dude for I think 2,000 rubies.
Jesus fuck!
Think about it though, it's the Hylian shield, and in the Breath of the Wild, it can block 80 Guardian shots before breaking. 80.
Okay, you know what? That's fair.
Yeah,
that's 2,000 rupees.
Yeah, not to mention, ironically, if you're far enough in the game and your RG is good enough, you can keep opening the chest by loading and saving, and you can get a Hylian shield with durability plus.
I've been bouncing between Sekiro and Breath of the Wild, and honestly, that no shift is greater because you go from fucking Breath of the Wild, which prioritizes dodging and shit. And is a lot easier to Sekiro, which is, what's that? You failed to parry this attack with weird timing?
You're dead.
All of that vitality and no more health points. Look at that.
Bye-bye. You are dead now.
You know, I think my most commonly said phrase before dying in Sekiro is, "Boy, I sure wish I could read Japanese." Not even fucking kidding. All the unblockable attacks have fucking kanji characters before them. So you get a flash of Japanese writing on the screen, and then it's like, oh, I wonder what that means, before somebody impales you, and they're like, oh, that's what that means. I guess that means stab.
Actually, is that game? No, wait, no, it's not that game that I was thinking about, but when you said Sekiro, I was reminded of the game, I think,
Ghost of Tsushima?
No, I was gonna say, I think Shadow Ninja? Because it's whatever it is that you're fighting, that really strong Shogun dude with an Oni mask. You know what I'm talking about?
I think I do.
Yeah, but the thing is, you can actually have two outcomes to that game. Because obviously you're meant to lose against him, but if you have the patience to fight and beat him, You get a whole different armor set to begin with, and it's really OP, and you even get his sword.
Kind of like in Dark Souls, whenever you meant to die on the first boss, and if you actually beat the first boss, it gives you a very good axe to start off the game.
Yeah, I like the games that do that. It's just like, you see, you're meant to die here. But if you somehow manage to do this, we're going to give you some sweet-ass shit.
Yeah, because you're skilled, we reward you.
Yeah, you're going to be rewarded. And then there's the other games that are just like, wow, you're a tryhard, aren't you? You got a lot of friends?
No, it's not even like that. I hate the games that are like, oh yeah, you tried really hard on this? Well, Timmy No Skill over here, who fucking sucks at the game, also gets the same rewards as you, and it's like, why am I even trying?
Buy this battle pass.
Yeah, buy this battle pass. You get all the good shit.
Everything.
I hate Battle Pass, but you know what I hate even more? Genshin Impact for mobile.
Shut up. Don't you ruin that sponsor.
Ruin it. We are not accepting anything from Genshin. I'd rather shoot myself in the leg and chop off my nose.
I've actually heard good shit about Honkai Star Rail.
Honkai Star Rail, that's fair. But
it's from the same company.
Yeah, well, that's too damn bad, boy!
What's wrong with that?
Could you not top out the fucking mic? You absolutely.
Yeah, the mic keeps clipping. Everything is red.
Yeah, I noticed during the Karen thing that there was just red bars across the screen.
We'll fix it in post.
We'll fix it in post.
As I've made this joke before, we'll fix it in post.
Yep, that is a solid red bar in this screen.
Please mind the curling blood scream that Paladin just did. If you managed to actually hear that on your phone and you were wearing earbuds, I am so sorry.
No earphone warning.
We're not responsible for your hearing loss.
Fuck you, go deaf.
Yeah, we do not take responsibility for hearing loss and or any visual loss. Please do not blame us.
It's a podcast, and
I take it personally. Fuck you. That's StealthyPaladin. Twitch.tv at StealthyPaladin.
Go watch my channel.
Suit, so help me God. Please don't actually break that, though. That's the TV stand for...
Don't fuck with it. Don't fucking try to resist me, bitch.
I'm cutting that part out.
No, I wouldn't worry about cutting it out. They're just gonna be like, what happened to that silence? You don't need to know. Don't worry about it.
I diddled his hole. That's what happened.
What? That fast? Jeez, dude! Wow, you are weak!
It's been a while, man.
Been a while? It don't matter. You would at least last longer than that!
No, I wouldn't.
Oh, man, that's sad.
At least give him a reach around. Damn.
Reach around?
I'll give him the Harvey Weinstein. It's a reach around with only your hands.
Please pay no attention to him. He's stupid.
I'd say I'm very intelligent, and I have a clear shot to your balls. So I'd watch what the fuck I say if I was you.
Put your foot down. Put your other foot down. Put your feet down, boy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Put your feet down.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Nice and slow.
You're not gonna win this.
Nice and slow, okay?
I'm stronger than you.
I'm not trying to force you. I'm just telling you. Put your feet down, buddy. There you go. Nice and gentle. Oh, there you go.
Jesus! Murder.
Murder of my future children I'm not gonna have.
Fatality.
Fatality of billions. Speaking of, that gumball episode... That gumball episode was weird. It's just like, well, if you like, I can direct you to our CEO. It's just like, finally an adult, and that's a baby in the womb, and it's just like, I'm sorry, man, is there any issue we have? Yeah, I did. Hold on, let me direct you to our shareholders. Guy walks in. What seems to be the problem, Jerry? I'm so done.
I hate the fact that they made that joke. Dude, they Gumball actually was severely underrated.
It truly was.
Like, honest to God, I loved that show because it was exactly my humor. Sarcastic, stupid,
unhinged, and dumb. It appeals to our low IQ on occasion.
I don't know what you mean by low IQ. I have an IQ of 180.
I'm not saying like we actually have a low IQ. I'm saying we have our low IQ moments where we just want to be dumb.
Yeah.
We're mad. It's natural.
Being smart means you know that it's infinitely more fun to be fucking stupid.
And being smart is just depressing. Like, it really is. But
it's only depressing because there are stupid people everywhere.
You know what?
And it's also because of the place we live in that there's stupid people fucking everywhere.
Don't remind me. Sweden looks real nice right now, and Denmark paying $22 an hour? Really?
Yeah, but most of that goes to taxes.
Yeah, But that's because they have free healthcare.
They have free healthcare and a lot of social programs, but the thing is, most of it still goes to taxes.
Yeah, unfortunately. But you know,
socialism.
at least you can live off of it.
We're not gonna get fucking political here.
No.
If I get into my politics, I'll be arrested.
Politics, baby.
Don't worry, guys. I'm not in favor of anyone this coming election. I hate all of them.
Equal hate, equal
I hate politicians.
Everyone does. I do too.
Like with a fiery passion. It's just lying the job.
It's lying the job and empty promises.
Look, we're getting political.
Subject change. Super Slam.
No, not that. That's saved for a future episode.
Yeah, I know.
Oh shit, Sonic Riders.
You know what?
Honestly, Sonic Riders was a severely underrated racing game. Not the second one. The second one got the rating it deserved. But the first one
Zero Gravity
was lit as fuck. Like, bro, and I got really fucking good at it. I got to the point where I was clearing tracks very fast. Because I got extreme... Me and my brother were, like, let's just put it like this. Me and my brother could probably get first place during a tournament with no air.
Yeah, no, I've actually seen him play. Jesus Christ.
There is no stopping me.
Yeah, you know, you see, he wanted to challenge me, and I'm like, dude, I'm not even gonna bother. This is like that little story you told at Lee's the other day. I'm not even gonna bother trying to fight this. You factually definitely are a little better there.
Oh yeah, like I said, I could have gone World Tournament if that game had been a little bit more popular. And I'm very sad about it, because I wish I could have done that. I'd have a career, instead of talking and being stupid on the internet.
You know what? Hey, there's a guy who's doing it for Mario Kart. Maybe you can get good at that and beat him.
No.
He's the number one.
No, it's completely different mechanics, though.
Yeah,
the reason I got good at Sonic Riders was because its deceptively simple mechanics are actually rather complex whenever you start indulging the physics engine. Because the physics engine exploits are actually where you get most of your speed.
Yeah, exploiting physics engines, just like SFM with TF2.
Dude, doing one trick will gain me a lot of speed, and it will be a trick that lasts about 2 seconds.
Just does a little kickflip.
No, it's going up the ramp at the right angle, and then and going at that right angle, boosting just at the right time. You will go just the correct speed to not go high, but go just fast enough that speed gets converted into twists. And I can do a triple X trick in 2 seconds. I played this game for fucking years. I gained 50 miles per hour on one trick and fucking cleared the level. I beat my brother in a race once.
Is he the only person that can beat you?
Yes. He can beat he beat a tournament. And they did a Grand Prix.
Uh-huh.
And they straight up said, and he's looked at them and said, I'm going to beat you on this map with no air. And he didn't do a scummy thing of running out of air just at the end. No, he played 3/4 of that map, no air, and got first place. Because guess what? That's what me and my brother got good enough to do. We were both
just don't even need the air.
See, he was extremely good with speed builds. I was very versatile in my builds. I could use power, fly, but I was also especially good with speed because I was good at maintaining speed.
Yeah, that's understandable. I'll tell you what, though. I remember getting out of the shower one night when we were trying to do this one time, and you guys are just absolutely farming the hell out of Soul Calibur, and you're just like, I want my guy, how do I get him?
I want fucking Mitsurugi, man. I don't know.
We need to do a series on Soul Calibur.
Honest to God.
He's not starting that dungeon over.
Yes, we are.
No,
yes, we are.
He's not. You are. I'm not.
He already went that far with Spawn on the Xbox. He's not doing that again with someone else.
I hate it that Soul Calibur makes you play through the story to unlock all their characters. I hate the fact that you have to do all the extra shit to unlock him.
all this the stupidest challenges
Like, I hate
to unlock him because he's at the very end of the game.
I remember when Soul Calibur had a legitimate.
Yeah. He was like the last or second to last character you can unlock. Yeah.
Well, to be honest, Mitsurugi is also probably one of the best characters to use, especially if you know how to use him, which I do.
Oh, you know what? That's fair.
Which is why whenever I go to the arcade with my brother and we go to the Soul Calibur area, we have one rule: he's not allowed to use Patroclus, and I'm not allowed to use Mitsurugi. If that rule gets broken, we use our mains. One person breaks that rule, we both do.
Oh no.
And we are both very good at it. He's an extremely good Patroclus. He actually beats me most of the time. Like he's a lot better at Soul Calibur than I am.
I was gonna say, who is Patroclus anyway? Is he like that big dude with the axe?
No.
Who is he?
The twink with the shield and the sword.
Oh.
The little buckler shield.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, what's funny is I'm actually better with Alpha Patroclus than him.
Ah. I see. How convenient.
I also remember making a Yoshimitsu custom character that was meant to be a complete meme to just show people, like, you're not actually that great at the game. Because he is literally a golden skeleton wearing a pirate hat, a bathrobe, and bunny slippers, holding a fucking cutlass.
This just sounds like a skin for the pirate skeleton from Killer Instinct, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, dude, and it was hilarious, because whenever it comes to Yoshimitsu, he's obviously really easy to use, but if you know how to use him, he's a fucking god. He's an untouchable god.
That's all the time we have for this episode, folks. I do hope you enjoyed it, and have a wonderful, wonderful evening, day, and or night, wherever you are. Please be safe.
Do you have an exclusive Twitch?
No, I don't really have a Twitch.
Do you have a Twitch?
I do not.
Okay, can I advertise mine?
No.
You already did, but go ahead.
Yeah, you already did.
Alright, so if you want more of this type of humor, I don't know if these knuckleheads are going to start a Twitch, but I actually have a Twitch.
I mean, I do have a
I
Twitch, so I gotta get it settled.
Well, yeah, but I have a Twitch that I go on not quite frequently lately, but I do try to stream regularly. If you want more of this kind of content, I stream with my buddy Max. I stream with whoever the fuck. Just ask. I'll stream with you. I'm a vibe mirror.
If Mr. Beast asked him to stream,
dude,
he would.
Honest to God, like in a second.
Yeah, we all would. Anyways, folks, have fun, be safe, be responsible.